how much
I don't know how much I weigh.
Fat, nigga.
I'm not fat.
He's fat.
I'm not fat, muscle.
That's fat.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Hey, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Grab it again, son. Grab it
How I
again.
look at the weigh in though?
Grab it again.
No, it's just something he got to learn from. And, you know, that's my bro, too. So, you know, things happen, man. We all bump our heads. You know, I done a lot of stuff, you know, that could have, you know, ended my life. So, you know, things happen. I just wish the best for him. And hopefully that, you know, he the warning and they get back focused.
But boxing IQ is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Next to Canelo. I'm not taking nothing away from you, but just a little bit better.
Errol Spence Jr. visited Terence Crawford's training camp ahead of the Canelo fight, where the two shared laughs and lighthearted jokes, showing mutual respect despite their past rivalry. Spence's presence brought extra energy to the camp as he watched Crawford's intense preparations and quietly offered support behind the scennes.
Easy. What are you talking about?
There we go.
We're talking crazy.
That's up. Hey.
Y'all ready to move around?
Hey, this nigga still.
Errol Spence Jr., once an in-ring rival of Terence Crawford, has now openly expressed admiration and support for the man who defeated him. Instead of adding fuel to past tensions, Spence has acknowledged Crawford's abilities with genuine sincerity. His remarks have stirred conversation in boxing circles, proving how respect between fighters can rise above personal defeat.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud, you know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I'll definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Yeah. You know,
He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't?
In the build-up to the big event, Terence Crawford has consistently emphasized his confidence. Speaking to the media, he's made it clear that he's not like Canelo's past opponents, insisting he brings something different both mentally and physically. Without boasting or taunting, Crawford delivered calm yet bold statements about his identity as a fighter.
It's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you're gonna be able to do about it come fight
and
night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
After experiencing a humbling defeat against Crawford, Errol Spence's recent remarks reveal a fighter who now fully understands what makes Crawford so dangerous. Rather than showing bitterness, Spence praised Crawford's remarkable speed and fight awareness, pointing out that his quickness isn't just physical but mental, as Crawford reads patterns and dismantles strategies in real time.
Social media said, if I come back, I'll be a shell of myself. You know, if he comes back, you know, he's probably not gonna come back. He's damaged. I just, you know, use it all as fuel. Some people can use it all and be not motivated and be like, and let that knock them down. I use it as fuel. I use it as motivation. I was undisciplined, you know, doing the wrong things and not living the life I should live, you know, and then after the accident, I had to, you know, get right to be right. So and that's what happened and got right.
Crawford's trainer, Brian "Bomac" McIntyre, didn't downplay Canelo Alvarez's stature in the sport. Instead, he analyzed it, acknowledging Canelo's experience and raw power while stressing the finer details that separate elite fighters: speed, timing, and adaptability. He believes Crawford's technical finesse provides the edge, even if the physical matchup looks uneven at first. His line, "Skills pay the bills," sums it up: brute force can't outshine a smart, mobile fighter with layers of strategy in his arsenal.
Like a Canelo, it not only is his offense, he's got to have defense too. You know what I'm saying? So, styles makes fights. Bud got the better skills, and he got the better mind too.
Do you think with the styles in mind, but also the weight in mind, he can get that job done based on he's just so much more excelling in the skill?
You know what? He gonna get the job done. I promise you. He'll get the job done. You know, because you know, Bud IQ, boxing IQ is next to Canelo, and not taking nothing away from you, but Bud just a little bit better.
I can tell you fully believe in your fighter and he believes in himself too. There was a slight back and forth at the press conference there. That was just a battle of belief. Who believes they're better? Obviously, Terence believes he's better. Did you look into that? What happened at the press conference there as the first
That's
war
just
of
the
words?
that's just press conference, man. The reason why I believe into my fighter is because from day one, the first day he walked in the gym to where we at now, we haven't lost yet. Okay, he got a loss. He got 2 losses.
How does that affect him coming into this fight?
Derek James, trainer of multiple world champions, has cautioned Canelo not to approach this fight like his past ones. According to James, Crawford poses a unique threat, fluid, explosive, and tough to time. He highlighted Crawford's speed and composure under pressure, stressing that this bout will require nothing less than Canelo's absolute best.
It's a great challenge because I think both guys have great attributes, right? That, they do, and I think they have great attributes, and I think that, so you look into possibly see a great matchup, a great fight, and one that could be an intellectual fight from Crawford, smart, intelligent fight, and I think, Canelo probably has to be the matador in this one.
He has to be the what?
Matador, yeah.
Matador, yeah.
Yeah, So basically, let me see. No, the bull.
The bull. Canelo has to be the bull in this one.
You got to be it because I think you find somebody faster, more athletic. You got to put whatever it is that he's doing, he has to be better at that than he is at any other night in his life.
But the big talk here and the thing that I always go back to is just the weight class. Crawford's going up 3 weight classes. The last time he fought, went up on weight, fought Madrimov. You say you don't watch boxing, but he got, a lot of people. Madrimov.
Oh, yeah, I saw that
yeah,
fight.
154.
Yeah, I saw that fight.
Now,
Major voices in the sport have framed Crawford's pursuit of this fight as a legacy-defining move. It's not just another title on the line, it's about cementing his place among boxing's greats. Defeating Canelo, one of the sport's biggest stars, would push Crawford into a different realm beyond belts and stats, showcasing his versatility and fearlessness. Many analysts argue that simply taking on this challenge already proves his greatness.
Won that fight easily. I need to see Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford right now. Now, I know the weight concerns everybody, but now you see Terence Crawford can go up in weight and actually compete. You can be concerned all you want, but I generally believe that was the warm-up. Bud wants this for his legacy. I think he can beat Canelo. The problem with Bud, he's not flashy. He doesn't have aura. If you look up the word Black Air Force Energy, Bud's face would be plastered all over it. The opportunity is there. Let's make this.
Some experts suggest Terence Crawford should study Dimitri Bivol's blueprint from his win over Canelo. Bivol disrupted Canelo's rhythm by staying mobile, using angles, and throwing crisp, well-timed shots. For Crawford, many of those qualities come naturally. His southpaw stance, slick footwork, and sharp counters could give him a similar advantage.
Bivol is the fight you got to study if you're Crawford. Crawford ain't Floyd, but he can do a Bivol. The problem is Bivol's a big dude. This is rough because this fight is only a matchup fight. Let me tell you what I mean. I got a lot of fighters Canelo fought at 168 beating Crawford. I got Caleb Plant beating Crawford. I got Berlanga beating Crawford. I got Callum Smith beating Crawford. Just way too huge, of course. But that's why Crawford ain't campaigning at 168. He's trying to beat Canelo because Canelo is a special case. He's one of the best fighters of all time, and he's actually a little guy who ballooned up to 160.
Crawford's mindset has always been his strongest weapon. He's made it clear that his drive doesn't come from theatrics but from real-life experiences inside and outside the ring. When asked about handling pressure, he answers with calm certainty. He's been fighting in one way or another his whole life, and that grit is evident in the way he carries himself.
Elusive in fighting Canelo.
However I gotta fight, I'm gonna win. Simple as that. I'm not gonna let somebody else force me or tell me how to fight when I've been fighting my whole life. I won't be running. I could tell you that. But I will be, doing a lot of touching.
Veteran voices in boxing, like Leonard, argue that size isn't everything. They point to fundamentals, timing, ring IQ, and adaptability as the real deciders, qualities they believe Crawford possesses at the highest level. Even when physically outmatched, fighters with superior awareness and mental control can dictate a fight. Leonard, having faced legends in his own era, sees Crawford's psychological sharpness as enough to outclass a heavier but less agile opponent.
What about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true. But you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
With the fight now official, analysts are buzzing over the stylistic clash. Canelo brings a heavy, deliberate pressure style built on explosive bursts, while Crawford thrives on movement, sharp pivots, sudden counters, and smooth transitions. Experts argue this isn't simply power versus speed, it's calculation versus improvisation.
I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable, and despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most, and maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected and because of the repetitiveness of Canelo, maybe he can time him. Maybe he can counterpunch with him because Crawford is unbelievable at that. But I'm fascinated to see if Crawford has the power to get the respect of Canelo Alvarez, because when you don't, it's a long night. It's not nice. Like Crawford did well against Madrimov and he won that fight for me quite clearly. But Madrimov was countering him. If you can counter the counterpuncher, you can give them a lot of problems when they're not used to that. And Canelo, great as Terence Crawford is, we've never seen him in there with someone with the power of Canelo Alvarez. This is a different world of power. And look, maybe Canelo doesn't throw as many shots as he used to, and maybe Crawford might look at that and go, you know what, I'm going to try and outpoint this guy, not get into a war with him, but just show my boxing, genius and outpoint him and outland him. That's possible. It is. This is why this is such a fascinating matchup, man. We've been treated to some amazing fights. Usyk Fury, for example, this is another one of those mega fights on Riyadh season.
Recent footage from Crawford's camp shows a fighter in peak condition. From early stretches to grueling bag work, his focus is razor sharp. His team leaves nothing to chance, pushing him with precise drills and high-tempo workouts. The clips reveal more than effort, they show clear intention. Turki Alshika's declaration on the significance of this fight has only amplified the hype. As a major figure in Saudi Arabia's sporting scene, his involvement signals global interest. Standing confidently between Crawford and Canelo, he framed the event not just as a fight, but as a spectacle set to define boxing in 2025. Viral images of his excitement fueled worldwide buzz, elevating the bout's status beyond belts and titles. For fans and insiders alike, Alshika's enthusiasm confirmed what many already felt: this isn't just another fight night.
Wonderful.
Because we are true fighters.
We are two fighters.
True fighters.
True, yeah, of course. No, not YouTuber fighters.
Huh?
Not YouTuber fighters. Yeah, of course.
They need to talk and talk chat about the fight because they want to say something. The people know we are great fighters. They want to put a great fucking fight.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk.
I am sure. In the end, in the mid of September, we will have one of the greatest fights ever happen in boxing, and I am sure.
With the fight set for September 13th in Las Vegas, the city's storied history with championship bouts adds even more weight. From Ali to Mayweather, Vegas has hosted boxing's most iconic clashes, and Crawford vs. Canelo now joins that legacy. The global stage, massive crowds, and high-stakes atmosphere promise to heighten every moment. Promoters and fans alike are counting on that energy, with the sense that when these two step under the Vegas lights, history will be written before the first punch is thrown.
The toughest matchups of his career against a 41-0 undefeated Bud Crawford. That fight is set to take place on Saturday, September 13th in the city of Las Vegas.
Crawford's track record shows a fighter who has overcome every challenge put before him. From junior lightweight to welterweight, he stayed unbeaten while mastering a wide range of styles. His greatest weapon is adaptability. He doesn't just win, he evolves. Few fighters today display such fluid intelligence in the ring, whether dismantling pressure fighters or outthinking sharpshooters. This fight is a new mountain to climb, but if history is any indication, Crawford is already prepared for the summit.
Crawford, on the other hand, he has been walking down his fighters, and people don't see that but me. For some reason, when I had that tape, people were screaming cat. And it's like David Evanesian, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Gamboa, a Mean Machine. Even against Madrimov, the way he won the fight was by fighting. It wasn't Floyd Mayweather sticking. This guy has been too athletically gifted, and I mean too strong for his ops. When he's in orthodox, he boxes more. When he switch, he becomes a puncher. And now he's coming out southpaw. He ends you. He is not... You gotta watch him fight. He does do athletic things where his hands and his feet work together and he catches you for sure. But what he mostly do is he punishes and he bullies his op because he walks you down and whip.
Returning to the voices behind Crawford's preparation, Bomac insists this fight will be won as much in the mind as in the fists. He describes Crawford's focus as unmatched, noting how he thrives under pressure. Against someone like Canelo, who's used to dictating the fight, Crawford's unshakable composure could be the difference. Bomac believes his fighter's ability to stay present, read situations, and adjust instantly is what makes him special. This isn't about surviving Canelo's power, it's about controlling the ring from start to finish.
I feel great about it, man. Just talking to Bud, and he motivated. He ready to go.
He's been waiting a long time for this fight, you know what I mean? You guys are taking off a long time, just waiting for the Canelo fight. You haven't fought since August last year.
As Crawford steps up to face Canelo in the middleweight division, many experts caution that the jump in weight brings unique challenges. Battling Biggie onto the core qualities that define his success. Strategic weight gain, timing adjustments, and stamina management will be critical. While his speed and reflexes remain key advantages, maintaining them at a higher weight is essential. If Crawford can make the transition without compromise, this fight could redefine what's possible across weight classes.
We're gonna beat Canelo Alvarez, we need to talk about it. When we look at the guys who've had success with Canelo, we'll look at Bivol, we'll look at Golovkin, we'll look at Floyd, and we'll look at Lara. Yes, I'll throw Lara in there, why not? I think all these fights are absolutely irrelevant coming into this bout. Some of them are just dated, or some of these guys' style just cannot apply. For example, a guy in Lara. If Crawford wanted to fight how Lara fought Canelo, he would probably gas out in 7 rounds, or if he made it 12, he just wouldn't get that decision. It's that simple. Let's take a guy in Golovkin. Crawford just simply does not have the punching power, nor do I think he has the gas tank at 68. He's not a good enough puncher to try to fight Canelo like Golovkin. He doesn't have the physical traits, even in the chin department. Then you have Floyd Mayweather. Well, both can have a bit of similarities. The speed, reflexes, technical prowess, too much from Floyd. I don't think Bud could take much from Floyd's game plan to implement it into his own success in September. And then you have Dimitri. The speed, the technical prowess, the IQ, the length is too much. So essentially, Terence Crawford is going to have to beat Canelo in a way that nobody has ever beaten him or gave him any issues in. I'm going to tell you exactly how Crawford's going to fight. He's going to fight like his damn self. It's too late in his career to change up the game plan. It's too late in his career for him to want to change up the game plan coming to a fight of this magnitude with a style he's never fought before. That will be a recipe for disaster. He's going to be more than likely off the back foot. He's going to be looking for counter shots. And I think there will be a point in this fight where he's simply just trying to survive. I like Crawford. He's an amazing pound-for-pound fighter. A different animal at 168. This is one of the greatest of all time. I see Winston.
That's all for today's video. Stay tuned,